Today, let's have a conversation about the importance of asking for feedback. Now, feedback is, to be honest, super scary. I think I'm doing really well. I work really hard. I push sites out as on time as I possibly can. I give the highest level of quality that I possibly can. And yet, in the back of my mind, I'm always worrying, am I letting the client down in some way? Are they not happy with a certain aspect of the work that I'm doing? Now, I run a podcast called The Walt Business Show, and we've been drawing lessons from how the Disney company operate and how can we apply that into our own businesses, and that's for any business in general. But particularly for our agency, when we do work as hard as we can to make things as brilliant as possible, even a company the size of Disney are always asking for feedback. They're asking for feedback the minute you go into the park. They're asking for feedback even inside of the DVD cases. They're asking for feedback when you give them a call on any one of their millions of telephone numbers and they want to have some sort of feedback from you right at the very end. How did they do? Did they answer the question well? Was the person helpful? This is all vital feedback that the Disney company receive all the time, and then they actually do something about. They review that data. They make changes in their business based on that data so that they can give better customer service. So for myself in my own business, although I feel like I'm doing a great job, I know there are areas that I can improve. I know there are areas deep down inside that I probably do let clients down, and I need to know these sorts of things. So we've been making a concerted effort over the last 2 weeks to actually reach out to our existing customers and ask them for feedback. We put out some questions. We asked how they felt the onboarding process was, how they felt the actual project cycle itself went, how they felt our communication was, whether we delivered, did they feel we offered high quality. All of these important and scary questions because, to be honest, I was pretty scared of the answers. Now, we have had a lot of answers in, and I'm not going to lie, there were a few surprises in there. I feel like there have been times when we've let clients down. We've not been the best that we can be. But the thing is I'm not terribly upset. I'm upset I've let the client down. But I'm actually more happy that I've learned of these problems that we actually have within our business, because I can now do something about it. I can connect with that client direct and first of all apologize. I absolutely need to apologize. But also I can now put things in place because they gave us really valuable feedback about how we could keep people more in the loop than we already do. So asking for feedback needn't be scary. You are probably going to hear something that you might not want to hear, but I promise you it's going to be super helpful. So I am recently converted to this because, hey, I've not been asking for proper feedback where people write it down for 4 years, okay? So don't feel bad if you've not been asking for feedback. But let's take a lesson from the Disney company and let's start asking for feedback at any point that we can so that we can learn, that we can grow our business, that we can help our clients, our customers have a better experience. How do you ask for feedback? Have you ever asked for feedback? Let us know in the comments below. Head on over to the Facebook group on wpinnovator.com/group. Don't forget to like and, of course, subscribe.